Welcome back to the channel. Today we're exploring the most valuable Australian 1-cent coins, small copper coins that many people ignore but can actually be worth big money. Some of these coins are rare, collectible, and can sell for surprising prices depending on the year, condition, and minting errors. If you've got old jars or boxes filled with 1-cent coins, you might be sitting on a hidden treasure. Let's get started. First up, the Australian 1-cent 1980 coin is one of those incredible hidden gems that collectors are now chasing with great enthusiasm. A tiny copper coin that once passed through millions of hands, but has now become a symbol of rarity, history, and skyrocketing value potential. Even in circulated condition, this coin demands attention in today's action market, where small denominations can unexpectedly transform into high-value treasures for lucky collectors. The history of the 1-cent coin stretches back to Australia's decimal currency changeover in 1966, when the country shifted from pounds to dollars and cents. This change introduced a new generation of coins designed to reflect Australia's identity, wildlife, and cultural pride. By 1980, the 1-cent coin was already a familiar part of everyday life, but no one at the time realized that these little copper pieces would later gain massive collector interest after the denomination was discontinued. The design of the coin is one of its greatest strengths. The reverse features the iconic feathertail glider, a tiny yet remarkable Australian animal known for its ability to glide through the forest canopy. This beautiful design by Stuart Devlin showcases exquisite detail, and even in circulated condition, the glider remains instantly recognizable and deeply appealing to collectors who appreciate artistic numismatic craftsmanship. On the obverse, the coin carries the well-known portrait of Queen Elizabeth II created by Arnold Machin. This clean, timeless portrait has become one of the most beloved designs used on Australian currency. The combination of wildlife on one side and royal elegance on the other gives the 1-cent coin a balanced and sophisticated appearance that continues to attract collectors around the world. Circulated condition gives this 1980 coin a sense of authenticity and history that adds to its charm. The natural wear, warm copper toning, and age character tell a story of decades spent in Australian pockets, cash registers, and households. Instead of diminishing the coin's value, this lived-in appearance adds personality and shows that the coin played a genuine role in the country's economic history. Rarity is a huge factor driving the modern demand for the 1981 cent coin. The Australian government officially withdrew 1-cent coins from circulation in 1992, and millions were melted down, dramatically reducing the number of surviving pieces. Every 1980 coin that remains today is part of a permanently shrinking population, and the supply only gets smaller as collectors store them away for the future. Because the 1980 issue is now over 4 decades old, examples in nice circulated condition are not as common as they once were. Collectors love coins that showcase age but still retain strong design details, and the 1981 cent fits that standard perfectly. This date has become one of the standout collectible years in the series thanks to its balance between availability and rising desirability. The action market shows increasing demand for discontinued copper coins, and the 1981 cent is no exception. Collectors, investors, and even new hobbyists are realizing that small denomination coins often carry tremendous long-term value growth. This trend has caused the 1981 cent to rise significantly in attention and price, even for circulated examples. Current market values reveal that this coin is performing strongly. While the original face value was just 1 cent, today collectors are paying many times more depending on condition and color tone. Copper coins in particularly attractive circulated condition have shown notable value increases, and experts predict that the upward trend will continue as supply becomes more limited. Historical significance also plays a major role in the coin's demand. The early 1980s represent a pivotal era in Australia's modern history, with economic growth, cultural development, and international identity shaping the nation. Coins from this decade have become popular among both older collectors who remember using them and younger collectors who admire their vintage appearance. Another major factor behind the coin's rising value is its composition. Being made from bronze, a copper-based alloy, the coin naturally develops beautiful tones and color patterns as it ages. Many collectors specifically look for coins with darkened, reddish, or warm brown patina because these natural tones give the coin a more attractive, collectible look. The artwork on the coin has stood the test of time and remains one of the most admired designs in the entire Australian decimal series. The feathertail glider embodies the spirit of Australia's wildlife, and this unique depiction is one of the strongest reasons collectors continue to pursue the 1-cent denomination. The 1980 coin is a perfect example of this, displaying the glider with crisp and flowing detail. Because the 1-cent series was discontinued decades ago, every surviving coin becomes more important with each passing year. Collectors understand that time naturally increases rarity, and this knowledge is driving renewed enthusiasm for coins from the late 1970s and early 1980s. The 1980 issue is now considered a must-have date for anyone building a strong Australian pre-decimal and decimal crossover collection. Circulated condition also gives investors an accessible entry point into the series. Instead of needing expensive, uncirculated pieces, many collectors prefer circulated coins because they are budget-friendly and easier to obtain while still carrying the same long-term rarity potential. The 1981-cent coin is one of the best examples of this investment-friendly trend. Another reason this coin is gaining popularity is the emotional connection it creates. Many Australians fondly remember the 1-cent coin from childhood, household savings jars, and everyday transactions. This nostalgia has become a powerful force in the market, pushing demand higher and ensuring that coins like the 1980 issue remain sought after for years to come. Future demand for the 1980 coin looks extremely strong as more collectors enter the market. The growing interest in vintage copper coins worldwide suggests that values will continue to rise, especially for dates that hold both historical and artistic appeal. The Australian 1-cent 1980 coin comfortably fits into this category and continues to impress seasoned collectors. Collectors who hold this coin today are in a beneficial position, as they own a piece of Australia's monetary heritage that simply cannot be replaced. Each surviving 1980 piece represents a chapter of national history, a work of art in bronze, and a future collectible with steadily rising demand. In conclusion, the Australian 1-cent 1980 coin in circulated condition stands as a powerful symbol of rarity, beauty, and long-term value potential. Its rich history, iconic design, increasing scarcity, and growing collector demand make it one of the most exciting small-denomination coins in the action market today. For anyone searching for a tiny coin with the potential to deliver big rewards, this 1980 bronze treasure may be the perfect find. Next up, the Australian 1-cent 1976 coin is one of the most exciting small-denomination treasures that collectors are rediscovering today. A coin that once seemed ordinary but has now become a powerful symbol of rarity, value, and booming market potential. This little bronze piece, even in circulated condition, is earning strong attention in today's action market as demand grows rapidly and collectors compete for surviving examples. The history of this coin begins with Australia's decimal transition in 1966, an era that ushered in a completely new set of coins designed to represent the nation's culture, wildlife, and identity. By 1976, the 1-cent coin had become a staple in Australian life, used daily in shops, transport, and households. But what no one expected at the time was that decades later, this humble coin would transform into a collectible powerhouse. One of the standout features of the 1976 1-cent coin is its artistic reverse design featuring the feathertail glider, a tiny but remarkable Australian marsupial known for its agility and ability to glide gracefully through forest canopies. Designed by master engraver Stuart Devlin, this artwork is admired worldwide for its beauty and precision, making the coin highly desirable among collectors who value detailed wildlife engravings. The obverse side features the timeless portrait of Queen Elizabeth II by Arnold Machin, a design known for its elegance, clarity, and historical importance. This portrait defined Australian coinage for many years and remains one of the most admired royal depictions in the world of numismatics. The combination of Devlin's wildlife artistry and Machin's regal portrait makes the 1976 coin visually exceptional. Its circulated condition adds character and authenticity to the coin. Instead of diminishing appeal, the natural wear, warm bronze toning, and historical marks remind collectors that this coin traveled through real hands and real moments in Australian life. This visual journey only strengthens its desirability and charm, giving it a vintage look that many collectors love. Rarity is a major driving force behind the coin's rising value. The Australian government officially removed 1-cent coins from circulation in 1992, and the majority of surviving coins were melted down. This makes every remaining 1976 coin part of a permanently decreasing supply, and scarcity always increases value in the world of collectibles. Although millions were originally minted, the number that survives today in collectible condition is far lower than most people imagine. Collectors now actively search for 1970s copper coins because their supply has become limited and demand has extended beyond Australia's borders. The 1976 issue has emerged as one of the standout dates in this surge of global interest. The coin's age also plays an important role. Now nearly half a century old, the 1976 1-cent coin has crossed into true vintage status. Collectors love coins that represent earlier decades of Australia's development, and this date captures the economic and cultural atmosphere of mid-1970s Australia, making it historically valuable as well as financially appealing. In today's action market, this coin continues to show strong performance. Collectors, investors, and enthusiasts are constantly searching for 1970s bronze coins, and the 1976 issue is among the favorites due to its attractive design and rising scarcity. Even circulated examples are gaining attention, with values increasing year after year. Current market value reflects this growing demand. While it started as a simple 1-cent piece, today the coin can sell for many times its original face value, especially if the color, tone, and details remain attractive. As copper coins age, they develop unique patina patterns that make certain examples far more desirable, and the 1976 coin often displays beautiful natural aging. The coin also features a strong educational and historical appeal. It represents a time when Australia's currency system was still relatively new, and the country was shaping its modern identity. Collectors love coins that tell a story, and the 1976 1-cent coin is a perfect time capsule of everyday Australian life. Its bronze composition adds greatly to its charm. As copper alloys age, they create warm red, deep brown, or chocolate tones that give the coin an even richer vintage appearance. Many collectors specifically hunt for 1976 coins with eye-catching toning, which can increase their value significantly. Nostalgia is another powerful factor boosting demand. Many older Australians remember this coin well, recalling pocket money, savings jars, and childhood experiences. This emotional connection creates a strong and enduring market, as collectors often chase coins that bring back memories of earlier days. The coin's design also continues to impress modern collectors. The feathertail glider is one of Australia's most iconic wildlife coin designs, and Devlin's work has gained global recognition. The combination of artistic quality and scarcity makes the 1976 issue a standout among vintage Australian copper coins. Collectors today appreciate circulated coins because they offer an accessible entry point without sacrificing long-term value potential. The 1976 1-cent coin in circulated condition remains affordable yet powerful in terms of investment growth, making it an excellent addition for both beginners and advanced collectors. The long-term outlook for this coin is extremely positive. As time continues to reduce the number of surviving examples, values are expected to rise steadily. The combination of age, design excellence, rarity, and global collector interest ensures a bright future for the 1976 1-cent coin in the numismatic world. Owning this coin is like holding a miniature piece of Australia's history. It represents culture, wildlife, craftsmanship, and national heritage in one small but powerful symbol. Every collector who adds this coin to their collection is preserving a real chapter of Australia's past. In conclusion, the Australian 1-cent 1976 coin in circulated condition stands as a highly desirable, richly historic, and increasingly valuable collectible. Its stunning design, growing rarity, and strong performance in today's action market make it a coin that can truly reward those who recognize its potential. For anyone building a powerful and profitable collection, the 1976 1-cent coin is a must-have treasure with a future as bright as its bronze shine. Next up, the Australian 1 cent 1971 coin carries a legacy far deeper than its tiny size suggests, and today it stands as one of the most exciting finds collectors dream of uncovering. With its bold history, distinctive appearance, and increasing market demand, this coin has transformed from an ordinary pocket piece into a potential treasure worth serious money. Even in black circulated condition, the 1971 1 cent coin remains a high-interest collectible that captures the attention of numismatists around the world. When the Australian decimal system was introduced in 1966, the 1 cent coin immediately became a symbol of modern Australia. For the next few decades, it passed through millions of hands, witnessing everyday life while also becoming a piece of national history. But among all these years, 1971 stands out as a particularly desirable date, especially for collectors who recognize rarity, character, and value. The obverse of the 1971 1 cent coin features the elegant portrait of Queen Elizabeth II created by Arnold Machin, a design admired for its timeless simplicity and regal detail. This portrait has become iconic in Australian numismatics, representing the early years of Australia's decimal era and giving the 1971 coin a strong historical presence. On the reverse side, the coin features one of Australia's most charming and recognizable small animals, the feathertail glider. Designed by Stuart Devlin, famous for his talent in creating detailed wildlife imagery, the glider adds personality and cultural meaning to the coin. This design alone makes the 1 cent series a favorite among collectors of all ages. A unique feature of the 1971 1 cent coin is its natural aging. Over decades of circulation, many examples changed color, developing deep brown or nearly black tones. Instead of lowering the appeal, this dark coloration often increases the collectible charm, showing authenticity and real historical movement through time. Each mark, each tone, and each hint of wear tells a story. One of the strongest reasons behind the high demand for the 1971 1 cent coin is its noticeable scarcity. Although minted in decent numbers, far fewer examples survive today than collectors need. Many were lost, damaged, or removed from circulation when the 1 and 2 cent coins were discontinued in the early 1990s, making the surviving coins far more desirable. Collectors especially value the 1971 date because it fills an important slot in the early decimal series. As coin collecting becomes more popular and more people start building complete year sets, pressure grows on the availability of earlier coins like this one. With demand rising every year, the 1971 piece has become a standout star in the market. Black circulated examples, when preserved well, attract strong attention because they show deep character without losing essential design features. A coin with clear lettering, a visible glider, and a solid edge holds impressive collector appeal. Even circulated coins can perform extremely well in the marketplace when they retain enough detail. In today's action-packed collector market, the 1971 1 cent coin is achieving strong dollar values. Its price continues to climb as fewer good examples appear for sale. Collectors worldwide are now hunting for small denomination Australian coins, and the 1971 date stands among those with the highest demand and fastest growing value. The current market shows steady interest, with buyers willing to pay premium prices for coins that display solid detail and natural aging. Even circulated pieces in blackened condition can reach impressive value levels compared to their original face value. This is what makes the coin so exciting. It proves that even a small cent can turn into a big reward. For collectors, one of the most important things is to carefully examine any 1971 1 cent coin they find. Look for original detail, natural copper color beneath the dark patina, and a strong outline of the glider and queen's portrait. These features can significantly enhance the value and desirability of the coin. Handling the coin properly is another key factor in protecting its worth. Circulated coins should still be stored in protective coin flips or small holders to prevent further scratches or environmental damage. Even though the coin is already aged, good storage ensures it remains attractive to future buyers. Collectors who want to understand the value of this coin should follow auction trends and browse reputable marketplace listings. Watching the prices that similar 1971 coins sell gives a clearer picture of how strong the demand is and how quickly values are growing. Knowledge of the market is a powerful advantage. The Australian 1-cent 1971 coin also appeals to new collectors because it combines affordability with genuine rarity. This makes it an exciting entry point for people beginning their numismatic journey. It offers the satisfaction of owning a truly collectible coin while also promising strong growth potential and value. Every time a collector adds a 1971 1-cent coin to their collection, they add a true piece of Australian monetary history. The coin reflects a time when Australia was still adapting to decimal currency and shaping its new national identity through modern coin designs that celebrated both heritage and wildlife. As more collectors discover the hidden value of small-denomination Australian coins, the 1971 1-cent continues to rise in popularity. It is becoming harder to find, more talked about, and more appreciated for its historical and monetary significance. This makes it a coin with undeniable potential and long-term desirability. In conclusion, the Australian 1-cent 1971 coin stands today as a powerful collectible with high demand, rising market value, and a fascinating story. Its dark circulated condition gives it character, its rarity fuels excitement, and its growing value proves that even the smallest coin can hold a massive reward. Keep searching your old jars, boxes, and collections. You may just uncover a miniature treasure worth far more than expected. Next up, the Australian 1-cent 1972 coin begins with one of the most exciting chapters in modern Australian coinage, a chapter that has captured the attention of collectors across the world. This small copper coin, often overlooked in everyday circulation, represents a hidden treasure with massive potential in today's booming collector's market. Even in circulated condition, the 1972 1-cent coin stands out as a piece that could transform an ordinary coin collection into something incredibly valuable, making it a dream discovery for collectors everywhere. When Australia introduced decimal currency in 1966, the 1-cent coin quickly became a familiar part of daily life. But as years passed and key dates emerged with low mintages, some coins began to shine above the rest. The 1972 1-cent coin is one of those special issues. Its historical background and remarkable scarcity have made it a target for collectors who understand just how significant this date truly is. The 1972 coin features a design that has become iconic. The charming image of the feathertail glider, a unique and beloved Australian animal. This artwork, created by the talented Stuart Devlin, adds character and identity to the coin, making it instantly recognizable and emotionally appealing to collectors. On the obverse, Queen Elizabeth II appears in her early portrait, emphasizing the coin's nostalgic charm. This particular year of the 1-cent coin stands out not because of fancy errors or unusual metal varieties, but because of something far more powerful: rarity. The Mint produced only a limited number of 1,972 1-cent coins compared to surrounding years, and this alone has made it one of the most sought-after dates in the entire 1-cent series. Collectors know that low mintage equals high demand, and that is exactly what pushes the 1972 piece into the spotlight. Even in circulated condition, the 1972 1-cent coin maintains a strong presence in the market. Its dark copper tone, worn edges, and natural circulation marks only add to the sense of history it carries. Every scratch and mark represents decades of movement through Australia's early decimal economy. This gives the coin character that collectors truly appreciate. What makes the 1972 1-cent coin even more fascinating is its ability to outperform many higher-denomination coins in terms of collector appeal. Despite being only 1 cent originally, today it is treated with the respect and excitement usually reserved for premium collectible coins. It proves that size and face value don't determine significance in the world of numismatics. The rarity of this coin continues to push its demand upward. Many collectors search relentlessly for a 1972 example, only to discover how scarce it has become in circulation. As people recognize its value, more coins disappear into private collections, making the remaining supply even smaller. This cycle fuels the heightened interest and boosts market strength year after year. In auctions and marketplace listings, even circulated 1972 1-cent coins can attract significant attention. While other dates from the 1970s are common and easy to find, the 1972 stands out immediately. often leading to competitive bidding among collectors who know exactly what they are looking at. This energy creates the perfect environment for rising values. Right now, the market for 1972 1-cent coins is extremely strong. Well-kept circulated pieces can sell for impressive amounts, especially when the coin maintains its original detail and tone. Prices vary, but many examples fetch far more than their face value, sometimes dozens or even hundreds of times more, depending on condition and demand. As collector interest expands worldwide, values continue trending upward. The Australian coin market has shown remarkable growth in recent years, and coins like the 1972 1-cent are at the center of that momentum. Collectors love low mintage dates, and this coin sits firmly in the category of must-have. This means its value has strong potential for long-term appreciation, making it a smart coin to secure when available. Collectors searching for this coin should always pay attention to the details. Even circulated coins can be highly valuable if the original design remains clear and the surfaces maintain a clean, natural copper appearance. A coin that has aged well stands out instantly and attracts stronger offers. One of the greatest tips for collectors is to never underestimate small denomination coins. Many people focus only on dollars or silver pieces, leaving copper coins unnoticed. But coins like the 1972 1-cent prove that the real treasure is often hiding in plain sight. Checking old jars, inherited collections, or forgotten boxes can lead to exciting discoveries. Handling the coin carefully is important as well. Even circulated pieces deserve proper storage, ideally in a protective coin flip or a small plastic holder. Preservation helps maintain its market value and ensures the coin continues to stand out among other copper pieces. Another valuable tip is to stay updated with auction results and collector forums. Seeing how much 1972 1-cent coins sell gives collectors a clear sense of market trends and ensures they recognize when a good opportunity appears. Knowledge is one of the most powerful tools in collecting. The story of the 1972 Australian 1-cent coin is more than just a piece of metal. It is a symbol of history, rarity, and hidden fortune. Its presence in the collector community continues to grow stronger, and its appeal reaches both beginners and advanced collectors alike. This coin highlights that true value doesn't always come from silver or gold. Sometimes, it comes from a tiny copper coin minted in small numbers and cherished decades later. The 1972 1-cent has proven its place as one of the standout dates in the Australian decimal series. As we reach the end of this video, it's clear that the Australian 1-cent 1972 coin is not just collectible. It is a powerful piece of opportunity. Whether found in a drawer or purchased from a collector, this coin offers excitement, potential, and a rich connection to Australia's history. In conclusion, the 1972 1-cent coin is a shining example of how a small coin can carry massive value in today's action-packed numismatic market. Its rarity, beauty, and continuous demand make it a standout treasure, and owning one could be a rewarding addition to any coin collection. So keep searching, keep exploring, and you might just uncover a coin worth far more than you ever imagined.